God's general mercy sustains everything. Your next breath is God's general mercy. The upholding of the universe is God's general mercy. The changing of the seasons is God's general mercy. Rain and sunshine are God's general mercy. He maketh the sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. General mercy. Paul says in Acts 17, God gives to all life and breath and all things. We're all sitting here this morning with air in our lungs because of God's general mercy. All our life, our health, our talents, our knowledge, our wealth, our liberty, are mercies from God. God mercifully gives these good gifts even to his enemies, down to the very food we eat. God is merciful in sustaining. But God is also merciful in relieving. Psalm 103 speaks of his plenteous mercy. The word plenteous there has the root idea of overflowing. It's like a picture of a stream that overflows its banks and floods over everything. But this is a positive flood. God's mercy is covering everything. He gives relief in the midst of sickness, disease, and pain. It's a mercy that our pains are not worse than they are, that they're not more constant than they are. It's a mercy that we have doctors and hospitals and medicines from the hand of God. God also gives relief from sorrow and depression and relief from hard blows that hit us and seem to knock us down. Relief from the depths of dark despair. He enables us, even apart from Christ by nature, to know laughter and family and friendship and some sense of purpose in life. He speaks generally when he says, God setteth the solitary in families. So while fullness of joy is only found, of course, in Christ, even the unbeliever is blessed with many rays of merciful light in this life. But then, God's general mercy is not only sustaining and relieving, but also restraining. God, in his general mercy, restrains man's sin. So, how is it that unbelievers do outwardly good works? Not inwardly or savingly, but outwardly. Paul tells us that no one does good, not even one. But why is it that unbelievers sometimes even put us to shame by their generosity and kindness? Well, it's God's plenteous, restraining mercy so that they don't live out their total depravity. It's God's restraining mercy that we're not all killing each other and all robbing banks and doing huge sins all the time. All outward evidences of love and goodness in man fall under God's restraining and helping and sustaining mercy.